This is Dan Riley for Sports Talk on Passionate World Internet Radio. The Detroit Lions blew a 17-point lead to the 49ers in the NFC Championship game, ending a Cinderella season that looked like a Super Bowl was guaranteed. Nope. It is the worst loss in decades for a franchise that seemed cursed. Some remember Aaron Rodgers' Hail Mary to beat Detroit a decade ago. Others remember the blowout loss to Washington in 1991's NFC Championship game. Both were painful. This was just another missed opportunity for a franchise that has missed a lot of them. But the difference is now there's actually hope. Dan Campbell built a good roster with an offense that can run and throw. Management cares about winning for a change. That's refreshing. The state of Michigan needed hope, and the Lions provided that. Late Night no longer makes jokes at the Lions' expense. The team actually sells out games because people believe they can win. I remember the mediocre teams the Lions had in the 90s and the dreadful teams they had in the aughts. Games were over before opening kickoff. They weren't even in the discussion to make the playoffs. The Wolverines and Spartans routinely fielded teams the Lions would have lost to. Not anymore. For once, a loss that ended a season didn't bring frustration, but now relief. The Lions are relevant. There's a feeling that they are on to bigger and better things. The team is actually expected to put a good product on the field, and this is a franchise that almost never did the past 60 years. You have to understand that the Lions always had bad quarterback play before the 2010s, and once they got a good quarterback, things started to look up. No one player has to carry the team, and as a result, the offense is better and fans expect the team to give them reason to buy a ticket. This team can go on playoff runs. This team can give Detroit something to be proud of. True, the season didn't end in a satisfactory way, but there's a feeling that the next few years, this team is only going to get better. And people around the Detroit Lions haven't been saying that for 20, 30, 40 years. There's actually hope, and that's refreshing. This is Dan Riley for Sports Talk. Thank you so much for tuning in, and so long.